The great hall of the bank looked like a palace. Tall white pillars rose to the ceiling, polished marble floors reflected light, and digital boards blinked with numbers that decided the fate of thousands every second. Men and women in expensive suits moved quickly, their faces serious, their minds full of money, profit, and power. In the middle of this world stood a small girl. Her name was Lily. She was no more than 10 years old. Her clothes were torn, dirty, and far too big for her thin body. Her hair was tangled, her face marked with dust and old bruises. Her feet were bare, cold against the marble floor. She looked like she did not belong in this place, and everyone knew it. Yet there she was. Lily stood quietly near a large wooden counter where 3 bank officers sat. One of them was an old man with gray hair and a loud laugh. Another was a younger man in a blue suit, his eyes sharp and calculating. Between them stood a woman in a white shirt and black skirt, her hands clasped tightly, her face filled with shock. Lily raised her small hand. In it, she held a single piece of paper. It was old, folded many times, and worn at the edges. The paper did not look important, but it was. Lily had not always been homeless. Once she had a home. It was small but warm. Her mother, Sarah, worked day and night to give Lily food and love. They laughed together, shared stories, and dreamed of a better future. But life is cruel to the poor. Sarah worked at a factory owned by a powerful company, one that also owned this very bank. The factory ignored safety rules. One night, a machine failed. Sarah never came home. The company paid nothing. No apology, no justice. Lily was sent to the streets. She slept under bridges, begged for food, and learned quickly that kindness was rare. People passed her every day. Some looked away, some laughed, some shouted, but Lily never stopped believing her mother's words. Truth is stronger than power. Before she died, Sarah gave Lily a paper. "This is important," she said weakly from her hospital bed. "If anything happens to me, take this to the bank. Promise me." Lily promised. She did not understand the paper then. She only knew it mattered. Years later, hungry and tired, Lily finally found the courage to walk into the bank. Guards tried to stop her. "Go away, dirty child." But Lily slipped through when the doors opened. Now she stood there, silent, holding the paper. The old banker laughed loudly. "What is this?" he said. "A joke?" The younger man covered his mouth, shocked, not by the paper but by Lily's presence. The woman banker stared at the paper. Her face turned pale. This can't be," she whispered. The paper was a legal document. It showed evidence, proof that the factory accident was no accident at all. It was caused by deliberate neglect. It showed hidden accounts, stolen money, and corruption that led straight to the bank's highest leader. Millions of dollars, blood money. The room grew silent. Other customers stopped walking. Security guards paused. Everyone was watching now. "Where did you get this?" the woman asked gently. "My mother," Lily replied. "She died." The old banker stood up angrily. "This is nonsense. Security." The woman stepped forward. "No," she said firmly. "This is real." Her voice trembled, not with fear but with truth. The younger man's face changed. Sweat formed on his forehead. He knew. They all knew. The paper exposed everything. The cost of doing what's right. The woman banker's name was Emily. She had worked her whole life believing rules mattered. Now she faced a choice, money or morality. She looked at Lily, small, broken, but brave. Emily took the paper from Lily's hand and turned to the room. "This child deserves justice," she said loudly. Gasps filled the hall. The old banker shouted, "You'll lose everything." Emily nodded. "I know." She pressed the alarm. Not for security, for the authorities. Police arrived, journalists followed. The story spread like fire. The bank's secrets were revealed to the world. Executives were arrested. The factory owners were charged. Justice, slow, painful justice, began to move. Lily was taken into care. She was fed. She was washed. She was given clean clothes. For the first time in years, she slept in a bed. Months later, Lily stood outside a small school. Emily stood beside her. "You're safe now," Emily said softly. Lily smiled. "My mother was right," she said. "Truth is stronger." Emily smiled through tears. "Yes," she replied, "and sometimes it comes in the hands of a child. Kindness still exists. Truth has power. Even the smallest voice can shake the strongest system. Never underestimate honesty,